Welcome to the first video of Travelling Matt. Today I'm going over to Windsor and I'm currently parked in Victoria Street car park. Let me just spin this one so you guys can see it. There the prices. I'm going to put a link into how much the other car parks we can go. I'm going to go straight on from here straight on to the actual Windsor shopping. So here, let me just show you this. This is amazing. You can see the top of the castle. Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to take you downstairs and then I'm going to show you Windsor. I'll see. So there's the actual lift in here as well, and if you come out of here, there's the exit. So this is where the lift is. Don't be put off by what it looks like. They're just redoing the place up. So I'm going to take you outside. And that is Victoria Street car park. But I'll quickly cross. And if you cut across here onto William Street, it takes you straight into the shopping part of Windsor. So we're seeing Windsor shopping. Pretty good. There's another car park, private car park there. So we're gonna walk down. It's now currently Saturday morning, about 9 o'clock. You've got a lot of fooderies just there as well. And a lot of history. So my day is going to walk through the town centre, show you the town centre, go up to Windsor itself, Windsor Castle, give you facts and figures about Windsor Castle, and then we're going to go probably off to Eton, maybe Romney. So just version onto Windsor town centre. And this area used to be really good for where the Queen it boasts actually where the royal train would leave and depart from. So I've just come from this direction, and that's where the car park is. There's another entrance you can come from, but that leads on to more shopping areas. But I'm going to you come out, you turn right, and you go straight up to Windsor Castle. Now, Windsor Castle is actually the residency of the reigning monarch, the longest reigning monarch since, period, full stop, Queen Elizabeth. And she's actually in residence. I'll put up the standards and what shows when she's in, when she's actually at home and when she's not. And Buckingham Palace is obviously the actual business aspect of the monarchy. So. But I don't want to talk too much about the monarchy. I want to talk more about Windsor. And did you know that King George III used to go right into Windsor, and he was known as the farmers' king. And because he loves the people so much, he made sure that they were all looked after. Quick fact: if you walk down this road, that thing just there, that leads to Windsor Library, but not going that way today, so I'll walk back from that way. And ladies and gents, if you ever want to go and do good shopping, here in Daniels is really awesome. I was in there with a friend of mine, and he was buying some bits and pieces. It's pretty busy today, considering it's like 9:30. I thought it'd be a lot quieter, but it's nice to see people out. Also, have good walking shoes and try not to get out of breath like I am. And you've got the local R&B singer there. So just coming up to Windsor Castle. I'll walk around Windsor Castle, then I'll take you around the back of Windsor the castle itself, and I'll also show you where Prince Charles was married to Camilla. So, as you can see in the distance, let me just quickly stop here. There's Windsor Castle, but I'm not going to go straight up to there yet. I'm going to go direct to the castle, then walk around, double back on myself, and then show you the outskirts of the castle.
On the way back, maybe? Got one souvenirs, do you, Chief?
I'm right, mate. So, cross over this abyss. So, there's the stand to show that the Queen's in residence. Queen Victoria. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cross over. So when I come back around, I'll show you this aspect of Windsor. Now, Windsor Castle was built in 1070 by William the Conqueror. He's the same guy, king that built Tower of London. So I'm just going to go to the top up here, but I'm going to take you down the back alleys there after. So this has been, I think since getting on, because there's a hell of a lot of police, and there's a guy, ceremonial guy out. So that's the castle. There's the entrance, and there are beautiful police officers looking after our monarch and keeping him safe at these troubling times. So what I'm going to do, quickly run to the top. Got a bit of a cold. So round the back here is the stables, which I'm not going to go down. There's a lovely policeman there. They're really nice. If you ever go to them, have a nice chat to them. They're really lovely to talk to. He just gave me a little cheeky wave to say hi. So, came in the back, which is called Church Street. And that's just opposite the castle. Lots of souvenirs. I just love the architecture. I remember taking the kids out and saying to them, look, always look up when you're in London, in Windsor. These are what the places are made of. There's I mean, look at this, look here, that actual shop. Is AD 1640. That just goes to show how amazing these places and how historical. That's Queen Charlotte. But the castle had, spin this back round. The castle had a fire in 1992. And started at 11:30 and burned for over 3 hours. And we almost lost a lot of treasures. The Queen was obviously very distraught. But it took over 225 of our brave firemen to out the fire. Here's Queen Charlotte. This is really well known, by the way, guys. So if you can, let's just show you this historical building here as well. So, this is Theodore Ride Royal Free School in 1705. And behind me, this plays the music. So, this is where I came from. That's where the house is. Just want to show you this plaque over here. It needs to be for gardens, but you can see it nice. So come here at lunchtime. Look, Heritage Garden. So yeah, it's beautiful. That looks like the person that's designed it. You see sort of gems that people don't really look for, that I think is so key to places like this. Like, look here. Just show you this. This is like a plaque in the ground, but if I go closer, it gives you all the seals of all the monarchs. So you've got Henry III. So I know I've got a bit of a cold. It's really cold, so I apologise. Sorry about the feet. That is Henry as well. And we've got up to Henry V. So that looks like it's Tudors. I believe that's the Tudors, but I looked by the looks of it because of the Henrys. But yeah, it very much looks like this is Tudors. So, look, like this is now Chinese restaurant, but look when it was built. If I zoom in, 1425. And I love that. Look at this, look. This is what's beautiful about people who come to the country, respect and honour here. So anyone who thinks that they don't have any respect for our country, there, look, they put a sign up, China Kitchen, 1623. You know, when 1625 when it's built, so I don't know why that is, but yeah, I don't know, someone can't do the maths. But no, you're not I'm joking. But that's there. So yeah. Oh, so 1623, my fault. Apologies, I've got it wrong. I don't want to film the police here because they must be doing something, so I'm not going to film. That's the alleyway. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll go on the other side. But that's it. I don't want to film the police because they're obviously on manoeuvres. But if you see here, that's where Prince Charles and Camilla, our future king, is going to be buried. He's got wed, should say, going to be buried. So my little pigeon there, look. So if I show you this, the policeman just gave me a little wave. So there's a museum here as well. The Royal Museum. The right place. I want to show you this building. It's called the Crooked. I think it's called the Crooked Tea Room. It used to be a tea room, and it was built in 1718. And you can see we just came from around here and walked across. So I've done like a full circle. And you normally get changing of the guards. They will come out from there on the right, where you see the traffic lights on the right hand side, and they walk down this road, and they go all the way down here to where the barracks are, which is further down. But I'm not going to go that way now. But Queen Charlotte Street, as you can see here, this is the road we just passed there. Let me just show you this number plaque here because I've got a thing about plaques. Blue plaques. So, it says Queen Charlotte Street, which is a 51 feet inch in length, recorded to be the shortest street in Britain. So it's the shortest street in Britain. So there you go. Guys, you've seen the shortest street in Great Britain. Now, this shop here, the fish and chip shop, which is here, used to be a crystal shop belonging to a good friend of mine called Janice. And this is where up in the rooms up there is where you was doing tarot. So I'm going to remain on this side of the street and film across here. I'll get a bit closer. Because you know, this is the way we went. Crossing over behind the Queen Victoria, the great Queen Victoria. And we're going down to, there must be something going on. There must be some change. So about the wind, it's really windy today. So this is Windsor, the back end of Windsor Castle. As I said, built by William the Conqueror in 1070. And there is you got Queen, you got the George's Chapel, which buries all the monarchs. There's 10 monarchs buried there. I just wanted to show you this. You know when we walk down shopping, this is the shopping, this is where the Queen gets a train from. That goes train. We're going to go down there after, but I just want to keep walking straight down and show you the amazing architecture of Windsor Castle. Now imagine if you was attacking Windsor and you had to come up against this, and you see these little slits, that's where they'll fire the arrows through, and we're really on a hill, so it must have been steep, but there must have been a moat as well. There must be something going on because they're moving the taxis on, so it looks like maybe one of the rolls are coming. Sorry guys, getting about the wind. I'm trying to not get the wind. This is still shopping. So that pub, if you go down that alleyway, goes around the back. I'm going to show you that in a minute. So I'm right beneath Windsor Castle now. So I had to stop filming from it because it got too blustery, too windy. Now here, the Theatre Royal, Queen Charlotte, if you don't know, Queen Charlotte was King George's wife, obviously. She used to come here to see plays, and that's haunted, by the way, because I've done a ghost walk there. Beautiful place. She used to come here. Now Queen Charlotte is mixed race, so she was one of the first black, supposedly, monarchs. See how powerful Windsor is to still get people living on the street. Now this is interesting, this is the first time I've seen this. You've got a West Indian takeaway. Ah, so it's awesome. So now I love this shop here. It's called Art Deco. I'm going to go across in a minute. I just want to just show you this back end first. So that's another entrance into Windsor Castle. So if I spin this round, that's where I've walked from. So I'm going to cross over without getting run over. So I'm just going to show you this shop, Art Deco. I love Art Deco looks old. It's actually closed, but it's awesome. You can find it looks, it looks like I'll talk to myself, but I've got a camera in my hands, so I got me mad. Alright, look at that, it's just original. Now look at this, how they change, that's just beautiful. It's actually closed, so I can't go in, so I can't show you guys. And look at this beautiful. That's just simply gorgeous. Isn't it?
It's very Windsor, isn't it?
Amazing. So look at this, it says, I think this is King George. I think it's the Queen's grandfather. So it says up here, look, my duty is to my country. I'm going to cross it over because I want to see what king it is. I think it's King George the Fifth. I'm probably wrong. Grandson of Queen Victoria. So it's a Queen's grandfather, if I remember correctly. Can you see? So this gentleman, I think he's actually Christian Victor. He's not a king. No, this is a monument. Sorry, apologies. This is a monument to this gentleman here, who was a major in the army. So apologies. So what I'm doing now, I'm walking around. I'm gonna walk over there. You can see that bridge leads to Windsor. Now I want to show you on the left there, those little houses just here. I'll show you in a minute when we get there. Is a very famous person who lived there. Well, I'll show you that shortly. I just want to show you this beautiful fountain here. Look at this. Now this is the back end of Windsor Lock, so if I zoom, you can see the Royal Standard where the Queen's in residence. Listen to that. This is a King George IV memorial. So over there is Windsor and Eton. Overground, I just tripped there. Overground that goes into London. Now this pub here, called the Royal Windsor, this pub actually has a famous person that goes and drinks there. And I was lucky enough to meet him. I don't know if you see my family. I think he was in the early 2000s. Anyway, the dad, I can't remember his name, which is a bit useless really. He would go and he used to drink in there. And he's a famous actor. So this is Dutchett Road, which leads, if you go that way, that leads to Dutchett. But I'm not going to Dutchett today. So, remember that house I told you about that, which another famous person lived in, who owned? Now, there's the castle. We just walked down from there. Short stone throw walk. Somebody wants the money. So this is this great man. I love this geezer, this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Christopher Wren. This is actual home. Now, it's all this all belongs to, he would have owned all this so close to the castle. You've had to be super wealthy, and even on this side belongs to him. So what I'm gonna do is go over the river. So this is actually now a spa and hotel. I've been in there a few times. Now, I'm going to show you this beautiful view. So over here is the Windsor Boating Club. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Just look at that view. I know it's a bit grey and overcast, but you can see this one's over there. And we're going to go back that way in a minute. But then this is the other side. So you see this bench just here. That bench was where we used to take the kids on a Friday night or Saturday night, and we used to go and get takeout. We used to sit on that bench on Friday or Saturday night, and it used to be eat at night and watch the world go by. When I was with the boy's mum, Kelly, we used to go there every other, well, once a month actually. Great days. Kids still have full memories of it. Now this is cute, and in there, I won't go in, it's got a round bar, which looks pretty nice inside apparently. I haven't eaten in there, but I will do. Now we're getting into Eton. Now, look at that view. Windsor Castle. Just show you this. Show you what it means, a walkway. Ain't gonna run over by a scooter. So, yes, this is Windsor. I mean Eton. Now Eton is a school for the gentrified, the presidents, prime ministers, captains of industry will all come here and will come and study. Crossover. Lovely shop there, coffee shop. This is Eton Mess, another restaurant. So, walking down still too, we're going to go to Delicatessen there. Just showing you the little shops in the beautiful Eton. Coming up to the college now. Now the college was built in 1440 by King Henry, I believe, the 5th. No, yes, no, the 6th. Sorry, but look at this. It's a barber shop. I just love that they're keeping it all original, but it's got new, up-to-date shops there, and buildings are so small. It's actually a working road. Look, you got a bus that runs through as well, but this is like a open top bus you can take. And you've got your hi-fi shop. I will put up how many car parks there are, and where you know, I think there's like over 6 or 8 car parks here for Windsor. That's the Eaton Hotel. And all this is quite local. When I go back, I'll show you that it's beautiful at night time as well. It's gorgeous at night time. Look at this, look, very artisan. So about the reflection. That's 1930 shoes. So you've also got Eton, so I'm gonna bring you up to you because there's not much you can see here. I'll show you, I'll give you familiar with Eaton College. So now we're coming up to Eaton College and look at the period. These are Tudor buildings now. See the Tudor buildings there? It's really quiet today. It's about 10-ish now, 10 o'clock on a Saturday. Remember, this is a college, not, oh look at this. This is my type of place when I get married. Very gentlemanly. This is called Welsh and Jeffreys. See, when was it established? Established in 1865 for those bespoke ladies and gents, probably, yeah, for weddings. Done to your specification, and obviously they do Windsor. So I'm inside the tailor shop, which is beautiful. This place is JP. He's been there 2 years. Waiting for one of the managers to come back to have a chat, to give me a cater film. He's got, oh look, he's got Royal Windsor. Okay, pan to that for you. These are the very smart, dapper individuals who would wear the clothes. I don't want to go and film in too much because you've got people there shopping. This is a very it's like them back in the day. 1999. And the other wall orange here as well. I mean, the best. Let me just show you this. The lamp. Now, obviously, doesn't have candles in it, but has light bulbs to give it the ambience. Then you got another warrant. This is Welsh and Jeffreys. Just look at that. Get all your tailored suits done here. Simply amazing. So I just came out of filming inside the tailors, which has been there since 1865. And interesting story, I spoke to the 2 gentlemen inside, which was very nice to speak to. One of them is the owner's son, and he came from another country here in the 90s after the war, in Lebanon, I believe it was. If I get it wrong, I'm sorry. And he said that his dad had a part of he was a tailor, had a part of the shop, just a shop front. In them days, they had about 8 tailors that would necessarily work there. And then what happened was they moved over. They moved, most of the tailors left and go to Savile Row. And he took over and ended up buying the building. And now they get famous people, like Bear Grylls apparently is a regular. And Dominique Cumberbatch is another one. So yeah, that's really interesting to see that they come here. This is a historical place in 1865 when it was built, but it's always been a tailor's, and they're keeping up to tradition. They also say they do the dry cleaning for Eaton College, and they also do most of the uniforms for Eaton College. They're like the number one. Most people coming to them. I've seen a couple of people here in the cafes from Eaton College, so it looks like a lot of them are back. So I just want to show you this building. Look at the architecture on it. I'm not too sure what it is. If I find out, I'll let you guys know. But I passed it before with a friend of mine, and I wanted to show you guys this. So I've crossed over. This is where we walked down from, and another shop here which is called Billings and Edmonds Outfitters. I love how they use these are my type of shoes. So now you can see I'm coming up to Eaton College. I just want to show you this, guys. So about the noise. This is a stream that's running out the back of Eaton College. And there's a park which goes round the back of Eaton College, but I'm not going to go there. I want to stay this side because I want to show you guys the college on this side of the road. So as you can see here, there's the beginning of the college. A good friend of mine, it's a bit windy again, a good friend of mine who went to this college and said it's really tough, but the networking is really good. He looks like a teacher here. So this is Eaton College. I'm going to cross over. This is the chapel. I don't want to go and film that because I just want to show you the college. I'm going to go through to see the back end of the college. Now, you see these here? That is actually dormitories for the kids or teenagers that come here. Looks like they need to start filming because we've got production team here. I was in Bristol yesterday and they were filming outside the place I was working, and the production team was there, so looks like these filming people following me. So look at this. This is a dormitory. Amazing. This is Eton College Now look at this. Look, this is a drain. That wasn't the original, by the way. Obviously not. It's private entry, so I can't go in. But I was going to show you, if I can, on the inside. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm just going to just stand here for a minute. So it's closed to the public today. So, no access. This is an observatory for the kids. I know, yes, they got an observatory here. This is the war, I mean, not the war rooms, but this is like for the museum for the military. And what you do, so this is the back end where I walk from. And if you walk through this little archway, turn right, and then look at this. This is like a set, isn't it, of a movie, like Harry Potter or Downton Abbey. You can actually walk through here. This is all public access, by the way. So come down and walk through. I'm going to show you through to the park. I'm not going to go through the park, but I want to show you a really interesting part of the park, which is, which has a Roman god in it. Not Roman, sorry, I'll tell a lie, a Greek god. Let me just stop for a minute. So this is where I walk from. This is where you can walk through. I came through here before with a friend of mine, and listen to the sound. It's 10 o'clock. That's amazing. Love that sound. There's a saying that says, every time you hear a chime or bell, an angel gets its wings, so you say congratulations, and it brings you luck. So, congratulations to whoever angel got your wings, and I wish you the very best. So walking through, now I'll come from this end, okay, so you can walk through here, and here's the park, which goes right to the river, which pans around to Windsor, well not Windsor, Eton, so it goes right at the back end of Eton, so this is Eton. This is what I wanted to show you. It's like a sunken garden. When I came in with the boys, my son, Josh, had his camera and he was taking pictures, like, he was getting a fashion, but look at that view. I'll just stop for a minute. I'll just quickly show you. This is where I'll come from. This is Eton. Built, if I remember correctly, in 1440 by Henry V. 6th, not 5th, 6th. Probably like the gravel. This is Medusa's head. Look. Have you seen? I can't remember what film it's called. Oh, it's called Medusa. So I can't remember what's his name. If anyone knows who the guy was that killed Medusa, please leave comments in leave a comment in the comments below. I can't remember who it was, but this is all people. I can't go on the grass, but this is a memorial for all the people that attended Eton. Well, not attended Eton, but there's lots of names of famous people that came here. Everyone knows what that is, please tell me, because it doesn't say, and I don't want to go on the grass. Oh, there's an Eton boy there, bless him. I'm not going to film him. But he's mixed race, which is nice to see. It's like Eton. And there's man with his gun, and it's a little boy with his little shooting gun. So I remember saying to my son when he was younger, when he was older, I said, when your mum's going to send you to Eton and pay for you to go to Eton, and he said, I want to win. And he goes, I said, why? He said, well, he's not really academic, which he wasn't that, to be fair. He's done very well. He's a property manager now. He's done really well in life, so my other son. But they get that, they're not academic, well, is that the word? For me, the mum is very academic. She's in accounts. So that's Eaton College, and that's the park, and there's a river. If you can come in the summer, it's really beautiful here. And it looks like somebody, it looks like there's somebody's clothes over there. Can you see it? Look. And this looks like they'd play football. Oh, and when you come here when it's term time, it's amazing to see the kids out in their outfits. They look very, very smart and debonair. The future captains of industry of this country, which is good to see. So this is where we was, looking at that memorial. But this is at Tudor building, by the way, because it's one of the Henrys that built it. Henry Tudor. So I'm going to go back on myself to Windsor, go through Eton, up to Windsor, show you a bit of the river, and that would be almost it. So now I'm walking back through. The college. I won't get there if I get run over. So this is Windsor. See the boys there dressed in their regalia, looking very dapper. I won't show the front of them. But the camera crew's over there filming. So this is what's on Windsor, Eaton College. It looks Latin, so I don't know Latin. But look at the carvings on the wall, it's amazing. Stonemasons are simply brilliant. Makes you proud to be British. So you got Eaton Wick. Now Donny Court is another place I want to go and visit there. It's actually a private home now, so you can't just wander in there. It is open up certain times, but that's where it leads down to Donny Court, sorry. Now, ladies and gents, as I was walking by, I just wanted to show you this building. You know, I showed you over the river, the actual river that flows there, and there's a stream. There's this building here, built in 1889. Not sure what it is or what it was. Might have been a post office. Again, if anyone knows, leave comments in the subscriptions. I'd be more than happy to talk about them. We're learning every day. Back home now, and I just got back from a tour of Windsor, which was really good. There's another part I need to show you, which is where the big long glass walk is, which one of the kings sorted out. I think King Charles II that sorted that place, the walk that led up to the palace. But I hope you liked the video, and I'm going to be doing some more shortly when I get my next walk. So thank you for watching it, travelling with Matt, and I'll see you on the next video. And please share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.